Hey YouTube, it's Peacecuber, and today we're going to be solving our 2x2 Rubik's Cube. So if it's not already mixed up, mix it up, and we'll get right into this video. So, like I said, you're going to want to mix your cube up because obviously to learn how to do it, you need to do it yourself. So for this tutorial, I kind of just want to teach you guys the beginner method of the 2x2. It's not that hard. I tried to make it as simple as possible, and other YouTubers use this method as well. Top people with like solves under 5 seconds, and even under 1 second, use this method. There are other algorithms that you can learn adding on to this, but this is the most basic that you can learn. So, first things first, you want to be color neutral. So what that means is you can start on any side of the cube, like you don't only start with black. You can start with green or blue or black or red or yellow. It doesn't matter. So that's being color neutral. The other thing is the way we're going to solve this is just like a 3x3, only this doesn't have any edge pieces or middle pieces, so we're only doing corners. So if you already know how to solve a 3x3, you already know how to solve this. So let's not make this too lengthy and get right into solving this cube. The very first step is to examine the cube. So when you get a mix-up and you want to solve it, you just gotta examine it and kind of look at what you're dealing with. For me, I see that I kind of want to start with green. But if your cube looks better in some other color, then I encourage you to do that other color. If it's easier for you, obviously follow along doing green. So, as you can see here, there's 2 green already matched up, but right here they are not matched up, and you want them to be matched up back here. So right here there is a green one, and if you rotate it like this, and match it up with that one, it does match up right there. Now we want to get this, which is green, red, and yellow, to come right here, because yellow is opposite of black, and green goes right here, and obviously red comes right here. So what you're going to do is rotate it like this, and then down, so that it meets up with the green right here, and the red right there. Now you look for your last green corner, and it is right here. Just to make sure while you're solving, you kind of look at green, orange, and yellow. Green, orange, yellow. So yes, this goes in this corner. For this one, you want to put it in to the right of where it actually goes, holding green facing down. You bring this up, rotate it in so that it matches up, and bring that back down. If that was confusing, you can obviously go back and watch it over again, or you can wait until the end, and I'll be doing a few examples on how to do it correctly. So, moving on, obviously we now have the top layer to do. And so if you know your cube well, you know that if you have a cube, which I will get one, if you have a cube, then your green is opposite to blue. So our top face is going to be blue. So we look now for pieces that are in the right spot. They don't have to be oriented correctly. They just have to be in the right spot. So right here we have blue, black, and orange, and blue goes right here, black and orange. So this is in the right spot, so keep it right there. And if it's not in the right spot, say if it was over here, you're just going to rotate it so that it gets right here. Once again, it does not have to be solved, it just has to be in the right spot. Now that we have that one, look for if any others match up. So I do not have any others that match up, so holding this to the left, and if you need help, that is an L for left. Holding this to the left, you do this algorithm, and I'm just going to do it really slowly. I'm not going to put any words up here like I normally do, because this is obviously a really easy thing to do here. So it's right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, and left up. And so what that does is just rotates these around like this. So if you did that correctly, then you can have this one in the right spot, that one in the right spot, this one in the right spot, and this one in the right spot. Now sometimes you do that algorithm, like for example, I'll do the algorithm, and it gets you to here, where this one's still in the right spot, but these three are not in the right spot. For this, you just want to do that same algorithm over again, and it will bring them in the right spot. Now sometimes you get it to where two are in the right spot. So you see how you have one right here and one right here, and they're both in the right spot. Do not, and I repeat, do not do the algorithm. You don't want to. What you're going to do is just find a different matchup. So for this, that was right here. This one's matched up. Once again, check to make sure that there are no others that match up. So there's no others that match up. So you can put this to the left and do our algorithm. And that should get them in the right spot. Once again, you might have to repeat it to get it in to the right spot. Now sometimes you get it to where these two are matched up, this one and this one, and then if you rotate it and try and get this one matched up, that one gets matched up. So no matter what you do, you always have two matched up. Well, it's really easy. It doesn't matter where your top layer is, you just are gonna do the algorithm and now find your pair. These two are now matched up, so you're going to keep rotating it until you find one. And now you do that algorithm, do it again, and now they're all going to be matched up. So that is the second step, orienting the last layer. That is the second step. So now that they're all in the right spot, once again, I will tell you that if you got lost, go ahead, watch the video over again, or just wait, and at the end of this, I will be doing some examples. So now, they should all be in the right spot, and we're going to learn a algorithm. Once again, you'll have to follow along, because there will be no words up here. So the algorithm for this, if you can find one that does orient correctly, then great. Put it in that spot, obviously. So this one is, so we're just going to start right here. You're going to do right prime, down, prime, right, down, do it again, right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. Now rotate the top layer. Do not twist it over like that. Just rotate the top layer. Do right prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, and down. Now, what that should have done is gotten these two in the right spot. And now you're going to have these two left. So again, holding these right here, you have this right here. Right prime, down prime, right, down. Right prime, down prime, right, down. Rotate top layer. The reason why we rotate the top layer is because this gets into the right spot. So once you see that this is in the right spot, you rotate it. Right prime, down prime, right, down. 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 And we see that this is in the right spot, and then all we have to do is rotate that into the correct spot. And now it is solved. Sometimes you get it to where, obviously, these are all in the correct spot, like so, but no blue pieces are facing up. That is definitely okay. You can just start wherever and do right prime, down prime, right, down. Over and over again, until you get that blue piece to be facing up. And then you rotate it over, and now we're going to do this one. For this one, obviously, you only had to do it twice. Now rotate it over, doing this one. Now that's matched up, so you do the next one. And now we rotate that over until it matches up, and your cube should be solved. Okay, so now we're going to do a few example solves to kind of help you understand what we're doing here. So for this one, I examine it, obviously, and then I see that these two yellow ones are both facing up and they're in the right spot because red is opposite of orange, blue is opposite of green, so these two are in the right spot. We're going to put this one into there, so all you do is rotate this over, bring it down, match it up, and bring it back down. And then we gotta get this one in there, bring it down, rotate it over, bring it up. Now the yellow piece side is solved. Now we move on to, this time it's going to be black, obviously. So, this is what we called a PLL skip, where they're all already matched up, and all you have to do is do our right prime, right, down, until you get that one. Then you rotate it over, and then you rotate this until it matches up, and now it's solved. So again, another example solve. We examine our cube, and I see that I have these two blue pieces. You got them in the right spot, because black, yellow, red, and orange. So now we look for another blue piece. One's right here. We can match it up. And then another blue piece right here. Now we gotta work on, let's see, it's green. So this one is in the right spot, this one is not, this one is not, and that one is not. So we can do our algorithm. And now we can do this. And now it is solved. And with that, that is the end of this video. So obviously, if you got lost somewhere or just need extra help, you can always go back and watch the video, and I encourage you to do that because obviously I want more views. Just kidding. It's to make you better. Yeah. If you have one of, oh, 1 second, let me go get it. So obviously, if you have one of these, be looking for my review and tutorial on how to solve it. If you have one of these, be looking for my review and tutorial. And if you were wondering about the GAN 356 Air SM, which is, this is the right one. not. This is GAN 356 Air. I've made a tutorial with that. Well, I can't find it right now, but if you were wondering what GAN 356 Air SM feels like, and be watching for that review, and have a very Merry Christmas.